What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here. Today I got a very special Pokemon opening for you guys. As you can see, there's a bunch of stacks of Unbroken Bonds. I have about 60 packs here, so I think for the sake of this not being a really long video, as I mentioned in the past, we're going to split this into two parts. So part two, we're going to slide this half over here, put this over here. We're going to open this probably the next day or so, if not the next couple of days. Just keep an eye open for that. But for now, we got 30 packs in front of us. Not quite a booster box, but almost a booster box. And let's get right into it. So, I mentioned that I would do more Unbroken Bonds depending on if you guys really want. And I've got enough feedback to know that you guys really like the set. Okay, so this is going to be good, but I gotta make sure I slide this out. So there's the first code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're still looking for the Reshiram, the Charizard Reshiram, because that's obviously the biggest one you want to go for. I pulled one. Unfortunately, when it got graded, it came back as a 9, but we don't want that. We want to get a 10, so we're going to try to pull another one. Starting off with the Kartana, dang it. And we'll see what happens over the course of this next video. Next two videos, actually. Initially, I thought I was going to just do 3 parts to this. Just do 20 packs every single time. It'll be nice and easy. But you know what? You guys have said you guys want to get right into the action. You want to see the hype pulls in the beginning. Now, the reason why I decided not to get another booster box and instead just went for loose packs is because if you get loose packs, I feel like you have a better chance to get multiple holos, hyper rares, and stuff like that. But then again, you could also get nothing. And with my pull rate, what? Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought this was a white code card. It was green. With the pull rates that I've been getting in the course of basically the past, like what, 7 booster boxes now. Instead of getting like 1 box that basically guarantees you get like 1 hyper rare, I figured, you know what, we're gonna gamble it. Like that. We're gonna gamble it by just getting a bunch of loose packs and see what happens. And potentially, you can get multiple hyper rare Charizards. Like I said, but also if you get bad luck, you can get nothing. So we'll see how that works out. But the goal will be to pull not just a Charizard Reshiram, but to pull one in a really good condition. Red's Challenge! You know, you can hang out in the back. That's actually one that I want to get in full art form if I can get lucky enough for it. So yeah. But ultimately, since we are getting pretty close to Unified Minds, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this too often again with Unbroken Bonds. I feel like I'm just going to chalk it up and just say, you know what, whatever I get is what I'm going to get, and just kind of move on to the next set, to be honest. Because I still feel like you guys are probably going to get tired of seeing Unbroken Bonds so much. So, I mean, again, you tell me. You leave a like in the comment. I did read all the feedback, and based on what you guys say, it does dictate what I do in the future of these videos. So tell me what you want to see done, and I'll make it happen. Oh, man, I got to make sure I don't mix up my, my wrappers with the rest of the actual packs, because the last thing I want to do is pick up a bunch of wrappers and crumble them and accidentally put in a booster pack in there as well. So yeah, get over here. Okay, and code card over here. The other thing that sucks about getting these loose packs is I don't know if it's going to have a code card facing the front or the back. So I might pull one out. It's going to end up as being a, you'll see either green or white. As you know, white means good, green means bad. Green means you're going to get crap like this. Victory Bell. As you can see, bam, green code card. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and slide this over here and get right into it. So far we're almost done with the first stack. Each stack is 10 packs, so let's see what happens. There's another code card. Let's hope for at least, with 60 packs, I'm gonna pull at least 3 hyper rares. And when I say hyper rares, I'm talking about the Pokemon themselves. I don't want to get like the challenger card, or not challenger cards, the supporter cards. I want to get actual holos and stuff like that. I don't want to get just regular, not regular, but like trainer cards and support cards. I want to get actual hyper rare, rainbow rare cards. Because I haven't seen those in so long in the last, like, what, 30 openings I've done in this set. It's like I exhausted all my luck with the set the first time it came out, and afterwards it was like, all right, you want anything else? It's not happening. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. Again, the goal is going to be 3. When I say 3, I'm not talking about within this actual pile of packs in front of me. I'm talking about 3 in general within all these 60 packs. Venomoth! That's one I was hoping to not see because I pulled Venomoth 1,000 times. Venomoth, Whimsicott. Like, let me get some team-up cards, man. Let me get some team-up cards in full art fashion, or even a hyper rare fashion. I'll be happy with that. Especially if we get, you know, of course, the Charizard. You know, it's gonna be the big goal. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put this over here. We got Fighting Energy, we got Fairy Charm, Krokorok, Graveler, Porygon, Inkay, Caterpie, Clefairy, Poliwag, Meowstic. Awesome. Not really. Let's keep going over here. The worst part about this is I'm gonna have to clean up so much bulk. What I usually end up doing is to make sure that I don't kill the space in my apartment. I just end up like just sending all the bulk in and just kind of sell it that way. You get a couple bucks back. That's how you make this work. That's how you make a channel like this work. It's like you're not just because the channel doesn't really revenue that kind of revenue, and if it does, it goes immediately into buying packs. It just kind of goes into a rinse and repeat cycle But to make sure it's like I'm at least breaking even on the channel, what I end up always doing is I just sell the bulk and anything that's like extra rare that I don't necessarily need for my collection into like, you know, the online world. Basically, I resell it. That's how you do. That's how you do this. Hopefully in the future, if we can get this channel to get to a bigger point, that's going to be a less of a worry. But for now, that's what we do. Bam. There's another code card. Let me get a hyper rare right now, something good. Man, I just went through that entire stack and all we walked away with was basically one GX and a Venomoth at that, which is not necessarily something that we want. Nobody wants Venomoth. Nobody here likes Venomoth, right? Clefable. Except for that one person that's probably watched this video and is like, you know what, I like Venomoth. That's fine, I guess. I guess that's the other thing about Pokemon is everybody has that one favorite. Everybody has that one Pokemon that's a favorite to them that might be like a one that the next person next to them might not like. Bam, we got another code card. And that's something that's dope. It's actually funny. I remember they did a poll, I think on Reddit, of everyone's favorite Pokemon, and there were like 4 included that nobody enjoyed. I think that's like out of 20,000 people that voted, there's literally like 4 that people didn't vote for, and I think they included something like a Silcoon and something else. I don't remember. But for the most part, everything at least had 1 vote of like, yeah, that's my favorite. I like Clefable. I like Salazzle. I like Sandile. Yada yada yada, and of course the number 1 was none other than I believe it was Charizard. Charizard was number 1, followed by like Gengar. Lugia was the one that kind of surprised me because Lugia was in the top like 30-ish, 40-ish, and then Mewtwo was like right next to Lugia. I'm like, yeah, what happened? What's the people that's supposed to like the Mewtwo's and the Lugias of the world? So I guess I'll ask you guys in the comment section below to comment your favorite Pokemon of all time. I feel like I ask this question once a month. We're gonna ask it again just due to the fact that this poll was online a couple of weeks ago. If you want to look it up, just look up Greninja. There's a Charizard behind there. If you want to look it up, just look up top favorite Pokemon poll or something on Google, and it should be up there. It's a recent news. I saw a bunch of websites like wrote articles around it. The only reason why the articles were even written is because they showed off those 4 that nobody liked, at least within that group of people that voted. It's another code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, let's get something good. Maybe I should have gone back to doing booster boxes. I might just get more booster boxes, maybe. We'll see. By the time this video is uploaded, I'm kind of caught up on the channel now because I've kind of, been focused on my main one. And there's a GX. And I think at the time of recording this video, I should only have like 3 or 4 videos lined up on this channel. So we're kind of caught up, which means I'll get feedback on this video a lot sooner than normal. But basically, if you want to see more Unbroken Bonds, I'll try to get my hands on more booster boxes. If not, we'll just basically jump right into Unified Minds as soon as that comes out. Funny thing is I ordered the Japanese version of Remix Bout. What is this, July? Today's July 25th when I'm recording this. I bought boxes on July like 2nd. And they're still not here yet. Come on, man. It's like by the time Remix Bout comes out, it's going to be released in English. And it's like, I just want to open those cards and try to get that Breaks in Charizard. And see if we can keep the tradition going in that opening and pull the Charizard in the first box. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because I see something back there. I see something back there. Well, there's... Okay. Yo, hold on. It looked rainbowy. It looked rainbowy. Hold on. Come on. Greninja and Zorg! I will take it! We got another team up rainbow rare. Oh my gosh, that's another one I kind of really wanted because I like Greninja. That's dope. That makes it worth it. Ooh, and it's a really good condition. That could have been a Charizard. Ooh, that back is flawless. That's going to be a PSA 10. That is absolutely going to be a PSA 10. I'm going to send that off to get graded as soon as possible. Well, actually, I just sent off a 4 batches of openings to PSA, and I have to build up some more cards first before I can send more over to PSA. But I'm definitely sending that off to get graded the next time I send stuff over to them. Okay, let's pop back in. Can we go back to back? Let's see if we can go back to back. A hyper rare with a Charizard Reshiram next to it. Come on. No, just an Arcanine. Dope! Dope. Arcanine actually one that surprised me because on that list, I believe he was in like the top 10. And I didn't realize that some of you guys like Arcanine like that. I mean, I like Arcanine, I like dogs, yeah, I know me. But I didn't realize that Arcanine was like up there when that happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see how we walk away with in this next one. Let's get another hyper rare. Come on, man. Remember, I wanted 3. My goal was to get at least 3 hyper rares Pokemons. Not like the supporters or the trainer cards, but the hyper rare Pokemon in its opening. So we got one so far. And like I said, we got the other stack of 30 packs next to me for next time. It's like I'm going all out now. I'm going absolutely all out for this opening to try to get another Charizard Reshiram. I mean, I guess I could just buy the card, but man, that card's expensive, and it's like, you gotta like observe the condition. Like, is it gonna be worth it? Because honestly, I just want it for my collection. I want to get a PSA 10 Charizard Reshiram, and that's gonna be the big goal at some point in the next couple of weeks. And hopefully I can just pull it and send it in myself. That way I'll save some money, because a PSA 10 on that card is ridiculously expensive. I believe the last time I checked, it was selling for upwards up to like $800, $900, which is wild. Those are prices you see for older cards normally. To give you an example, that not PSA 10, but that Lugia that I pulled, which I've sent off to get graded, by the way, if it comes back as a PSA 10, we're talking about like $1,200, $1,300. And that's a card that came out in 2002, 2001. And to have a new card compare with prices like that, it's ridiculous. And you would think, well, maybe just pure hype. Maybe it'll go down over time. Because the Burning Shadows Charizard, which came out like 2 years ago now, is still very expensive. It's like, what, upwards of like $700 to $800. Like, it had a roller coaster where it first came out, it was like 900 bucks. Then it fell to like 5, and then rose back up. But like, it's kind of cool that in 2019, cards that came out in 2019 can be valued that high, just because of the nature of what's on the actual card. So, I mean, obviously, if you have Charizard on it, it's always going to be expensive. It's absolutely always going to be expensive. Okay, can we get something else? Another card that I do want that's actually a trainer card is going to be the Full Art Reds Challenge. If we get that, that's going to be another win for me. So, fingers crossed for that as well. But, yeah. Okay, come on. So, we have a stack of 10 packs left. But, like I said, I'm excited because I feel like me pulling that Greninja Zoroark is already better than getting a booster box. Because if I would have gotten a booster box, then I would already know, like, alright, well, I pulled the hyper rare of the box. There's nothing else in here. I guess that's the one thing that's, like, not fun about doing booster boxes as much. Because, like, once you pull it, you know, oh, this card is beat up, beat up. These are all actually kind of beat up. I hope this is not actually something good, because they're kind of rough at the top. But yeah, that's the fun that gets taken out of booster boxes. Because, you know, once you get the hyper rare, it's like, alright, we're probably not going to get anything else in here. Speaking of Red's Challenge, I'm going to put you in the back, actually, to hang out. Put you over here. We got 9 packs left, and we're going to dive into the next set over there immediately. I'm going to record that immediately and the schedule out, but fingers crossed, folks. Fingers crossed. But yeah. Actually, if you guys have been opening these cards, what's, I guess, your best pull so far since the set came out? Let me know. I feel like a lot of you guys have already pulled your Charizard. The last time I asked this question, I think Charizard GX was probably one of the best pulls within most of you guys. But what else have you guys pulled since then, I guess? Let me know down below. It's a nice little way for us to like talk about our actual pulls and stuff like that. It's funny though, but like my luck in card openings has been so ridiculous in the last couple of weeks, and I'm hoping that I can keep that luck going. That's going to be something fire. I'm hoping I can keep that fire going with this set of packs right in front of me, because like I said, if I can get that Charizard that's in fantastic condition, woo, that's good. I think the problem with my Charizard that I pulled originally, it was off center, which is what. Wow. Speak of the devil. I think the card that I pulled, the reason why it came back as a 9 was because it had some centering issues or something. I mean, I can always like submit it for review and see what happens, but usually it's pretty rare for it to come back as a 9 and then you send it in and it comes back as a 10 again. So unless there's just nothing wrong with it. I mean, every now and then you might get that one grade that's like super harsh, and if that, well, we know this is gonna be nothing. Yeah. You might get that grader that's like super harsh, and it ends up being way more harsher on the card than it should be. But a lot of times, if it does come back as a 9 or an 8, there's a reason why. There's always a reason why. Okay, are we to the point where, okay, yeah, I gotta do it this way now. We're to the point where the cards that I have to like flip that way, because I think this is first print. I believe the second prints are the ones who have the code cards facing the other way. Oh, come on. But it's going to be kind of annoying. I have to figure that out, like I said, because if I flip it and I see the color, it's like, well, that's spoiled. Especially if it's green. Let's do this. There you go. So we'll just do it that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first print set of cards. Right? Should be. Which kind of sucks, because I believe the second print came out way better. And you can even see the difference right now in me opening these. Like, the first print were, like, way cleaner. Are you kidding me right now? What is actually happening? Bruh. The only, like, major hits of this opening were all Greninja and Zoroark. I mean, I'm not complaining, because this is one that I didn't really pull before like that. But, like, the fact that it went down the list like that, from Hyper Rare to Full Art to GX, wow, that's wild. Let's do this. There's a code card again. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hope for at least one more Hyper Rare in this batch of packs before we go into the second batch. And hopefully no more Greninjas and Zoroarks, because I'm tired of that card at this point. The funny thing is I think in the last set of videos that I did, I kind of like ranted about, you know, I'm tired of seeing myself pull the same GXs and hyper rares, and I'm ready for something new like Greninja and Zoroark, for example. And now I pulled it, literally the entire set, all within the same video. Here we are. This is the Rhymestyle cycle. This is absolutely the Rhymestyle cycle that I'm sure you guys are familiar with at this point. So I'm tired of those. Give me something new. You know what? How about this? Give me a new team up card that I don't have, and let's get all 3 of those. Let's get the hyper rare, the GX, and the full art. Charizard probably though. Charizard would be great. We're back to that. Well, now we know what that is. See, this is the only thing that sucks about revealing the cards this way, because I don't know which direction they're going to be facing. So I assume because it's back to that, this is probably going to be the second print. So we'll just do this. There you go. Second print, and we're ending it with one last pull in this stack of cards, which is going to be this card right over here. It's a Volcanion. That sucks. You know what? Not too bad. I mean, like I said, from 30 packs, we walked away with a Honchkrow. We got the Venomoth GX, a couple holos. But really, the big hits, I would say, are definitely these 3 right here. Literally from hyper rare to GX. That's actually really funny. But hey, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that thumbs up. I'll be back in the next day or so with some more Unbroken Bonds. We're going to hop into the second half of this box and hopefully walk away with one more Charizard. Fingers crossed. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.